The city that smiled without feeling. Deep beneath a quiet ocean lay Saltglass, a city painted in bright colors to hide how emotionally cold it was. The streets were cheerful. The people were not. Every morning, Bilo woke up smiling, not because he felt joy, but because he learned early that smiling kept him safe. Silence invited questions. Questions led to disappointment, so he smiled first. Bilo worked at a diner called the Iron Anchor, flipping food for strangers who never remembered his name. He sang while he worked. Customers loved him, not for who he was, but for how useful he made himself. Inside his head, one thought repeated constantly: be needed or disappear. Across the street lived Pox, his closest companion. Pox drifted through life without urgency, laughing at things that should have worried him. People thought he was simple. He wasn't. He was avoiding the weight of responsibility, because thinking too deeply meant confronting everything he'd failed to become. Next door lived Quill, an artist who hated mornings and, especially Bilo's joy. Quill had once believed in happiness, tried for it, lost. Now he survived by expecting nothing. Hope hurt less when abandoned early. The diner was owned by Grim, a man who loved control more than people. He praised loyalty while exploiting it, mistaking ownership for security. Bilo was his perfect worker, always available, endlessly cheerful, painfully replaceable. One night, alone after a long shift, Bilo scrubbed a counter, already clean. His smile slipped, just briefly. In that moment, exhaustion and fear rushed in. He laughed too loudly, then cried too fast. Pox didn't know what to say. Quill turned up his music. Grim counted money in his office. No one asked if Bilo was okay, because Bilo never taught them to. The next day, he worked harder, smiled brighter, gave more, until his body collapsed before his mind could. In the hospital, stripped of usefulness, Bilo stared at the ceiling. For the first time, there was no audience. Only the question he'd avoided his whole life. Who am I if I'm not needed? Visitors came and went. Pax brought jokes. Quill lingered silently. Grim sent flowers with a note that said, "Get well soon. We need you back." Not want. Need. When Bilo returned to Saltglass, he was quieter. He still smiled, but not on command. He still worked, but not endlessly. The city didn't fall apart, and Bilo